Hey guys, so it's going to be a quick heads up video regarding the fact that I am going back to Plushables in less than 1 week from now. So the finale for season 3 was on June 5th, so now it's been over 3 weeks. I return to doing Plushables next Friday. So it is going to be a very early start to season 4. So I've been in Turkey for almost 2 weeks, and I have got a whole lot of these stuff in the recent weeks. Well, actually, 3 out of 4 of them have I got in the last 3 weeks. This has been with me since last year when I started doing that Angry Shark vs. T-Rex debate series. This is the one that I've had with me from the Sharks since late 2024, but you can see like this part of it did get ripped, but I guess I can still use it in case if it comes, well, because I have hung it in the left corner of my shelf in my house in the US, and that turned out to be a bad idea. So definitely more episodes of that will be coming throughout the summer. The Rubber Puppet Show, that must go on, shouldn't it? So I will continue to use the blue rubber shark and the green T-Rex for the debate series. The red dinosaur and that white shark head I will use for another series that I could do in the future, but it'll totally be random. It won't be anything like the Angry Shark vs. T-Rex debate series. I'll talk more about that in the future. But again, I am returning to doing Plushables on July 3rd, and it is going to be a very early start to the season because my 4th season of Plushables will be the last one. So June 4th, 2027 will be the final Plushables episode. So it's going to be a 25 episode final season. What to expect? Who knows? But I will dive much more into those rubber puppets after I am done with Plushables, after I put that series to an end. Like I had previously done with Gross Gang, also for Plushables there have been certain remedies, like Mamba running around and say, "Hey, what up, dog?" And Brino, the bigger panda who Mamba treats like his bigger brother. He says, like, except for Brino, he calls everyone else dog. He calls him bro, and Brino's like, "Hey, why are you calling me bro? I don't know you. Like, get out of my sight." Like, he takes that very, very seriously. And Bisha, who is Mamba's best friend, but also over Mamba's silly jokes, he takes them very, very seriously. He doesn't like them. Pico happens to be more entitled, I guess. He usually gets along with Mamba's jokes, and the two rabbits, Tisu and Palu, it's like they always hang out with each other like they're best friends. And so yeah, those are some of the remedies that we know about this series. You'll see some of that in the early period of season 4, but as the season goes along, it will be different in terms of which characters will feature in the episode. So I am going to be in Turkey until September 6th, meaning the first 5 episodes of season 4 I'll film while I'm here in Turkey, but after I return to the States, it'll start to be different in terms of the characters that are featured in some of the episodes, and that some of the remedies will change throughout the season. And as for the ending of the series, it will be a similar series finale as the one I did for Gross Gang when I ended my Gross Gang series 4 years ago. So first of all, how did I even get into Plushables? So almost all of the Plushables characters that I got were from IKEA, and that 4 of them were from that Astro pack, that space pack, including one Plateau, the one that's in the shape of Earth. But also they do have a rabbit in that astronaut suit along with that bear and that cat, which I had got all three of those. Chatso, Hanzo, and Boso. So I am going to focus on those characters more throughout the 4th season. Oh, I'm also going to get Plateau to feature in more of the episodes, also along with Chatso, Hanzo, and Boso. Beside Plateau, I did not get either one of those featured as much, and I want to get them featured for season 4. And as for Boso, I only had featured Boso in 2 episodes. Episode 61, where Mamba pranks his pals with snakes around the house, only for them to realize that they are not real snakes. And episode 67, where I brought that 86 reference. Season 3 ended with Tiso and Palu going to a concert, and so it felt like a brief episode. So this is just a heads up. I just want to let you know that Season 4 will be the end of the road for Plushables. June 4th, 2027 will be the series finale. That will fall on episode 93. Okay, guys, so I'll see you next time.